Trying to smile, but the air is so heavy and dry. Strange voices are saying, what did they say? Things I can't understand. It's too close to comfort. This heat has got right out of hand. It's a cruel, cruel summer. Leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel summer. Now you're gone. The city's crowded, my friends are away, and I'm on my own. It's too hot to handle, so I gotta get up and go. It's a cruel summer. Leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel summer. Now you're gone. Gonna be lonely one. It's a cruel summer. Leaving me here on my own.
I'm a real wild one, wild one, wild one, wild one, wild one. Well, I'm just out of school, like I'm doing real cool. Gotta dance like a fool. Got the message that I gotta be a wild one. Oh yeah, I'm a wild one. Gonna break it loose, gonna keep it moving wild, gonna keep it swinging, baby. I'm a real wild child. Don't afraid, gonna have myself a ball. Gonna tell my friends, gonna tell them all that I'm a wild one. Oh yeah, I'm a wild one. Gonna break it loose, gonna keep it moving wild, gonna keep it swinging, baby. I'm a real wild child. I'm a real wild one, and I'm not a wild one. The world gone crazy, everything seems hazy. I'm a wild one. Oh yeah, I'm a wild one. Gonna break it loose, gonna keep it moving wild, gonna keep it swinging, baby. I'm a real wild child. I'm a wild one. I'm a wild one. I'm a wild one. Oh, baby, I'm a wild one. Gonna break it loose, gonna keep it moving wild, gonna keep it swinging, baby. I'm a real wild child.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Get these ones up here. All right. Now, yesterday, I told you I'd be clear to you all. I'd be my best. I'd do my best on what I'm going through, what I live through day by day. I'm constantly traveling, constantly. And I'm not talking about the constantly Sue. I'm talking about traveling. Thank you. Thank you. This morning, I woke up. Hold on a second. No crackling, right? No crackling. Okay, good deal. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is that better? Good deal. Hmm. Okay, good deal. Thank you. All right. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Is it really morning time? Or is it more like an evening time? I'm telling you. Well, they start early in the morning, don't they? I'm telling you what's the truth. It's almost lunchtime. Well, for me, I've not even had breakfast, so it's morning for me. Hotel checkout. Yes, exactly. God, man, I could have slept another 3 hours easy. Easy, slept another 3 hours. Brianna, thank you. It's about that time here as well. I'm on the eastern coast, but hotels you check in like 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't think it's right. I don't think you get a full 24 hours. It's supposed to be for a day, and the prices you pay sometimes. Wow, it can be crazy. It can be really, really crazy. Now I'm. Oh yeah, I am never ever gargling lemon juice again. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. You check in like a little bit after one, sometimes threes. It's ridiculous. And then you got to check out sometimes 10, 11 o'clock in the morning in the hotels. It's like they're ridiculously overpriced. I found out if you pay cash for them, you get them a little bit cheaper, especially if you can wheel and deal. Good morning, Renee. Good morning. You're going on a fishing holiday soon. What kind of fishing holiday are we talking about? I've never heard it called a fishing holiday, but tell me about it. Oh my God, Tina is up. Tina is up and out of bed. Now, I want to bring something to your all's attention. How many people believe that there's things behind the scenes, and I'm not talking on YouTube. I'm talking about with your government. There's things that's working on behind the scenes that has a lot to do with what we're involved in. How many people believe that? How many people believe that? I tell you what I want you to do. Instead of putting ones in the chat, I want you to put lightning bolts, or tigers, a tiger or a lightning bolt. You see, it's not being a conspiracy theorist if you're just, talking about something. Like what if? Let's say what if. Now, how many of you all believe that the blood in your body is alive? Your blood is alive. Your blood itself is alive. And different things can be used and done with that blood. How many people believe that? I just want to see where we're at right here. How many people believe that? L.K. Kennedy. Yes, I'm calling her L.K. Kennedy. That from now on, it's always going to be L.K. Kennedy. It's going to be that. No, I'm not really. I ain't really about the Mama T shit, method Mama T or nothing like that. No. Okay, so we were on the same thing, right? What about you, Miss Kennedy? I call her Virgo Kennedy. Sorry, I'm used to that. Virgo. Well, okay. Look, here we just don't unblock people no more, okay? We just don't unblock people. That's just the way it is. You either done something in chat because Renee and Charlie looks over that stuff. I said, who believes that the blood in your body, the blood that you have in your body, is alive and then it can be used for special things? Who believes that? Her Twitter name? Yeah, back in the day, she was, and I'll be the first one to say it. Well, we'll talk later. We'll talk later about it. Well, I'm not just talking about the what you said there, embassy suites. I'm talking about that there's special needs, there's special things that can happen, and there's different bloodlines. There's different bloodlines out there. Back in the day, the old king and queens and stuff, when they was, they would have to marry into royalty. There was the royalty bloodline. There's not 1400 blocked. Now, it does play a huge impact in today. You see, in the days of the Bible, and when the Bible, the people in the Bible, there were certain people. Well, Artillery 45, I don't know where you stand at these days. I don't know if you even believe what you believe, just to be honest with you. Too many people blocked? Well, I mean, I think the right number's blocked. I've not looked at it, not checked it, so I don't really know. The world is a vampire. The world is a vampire. That is a truth. Have you ever been able to just walk in places and people say, wait a minute, that vibe you give? It's been wild. It's been a wild thing. When I was a kid, I was actually when I was right at 18 years old, I just had started wrestling. I just had started wrestling and doing things, was on shows, CWF, doing things in South Carolina. And these idiots wanted to take me to a devil worshiping church, a satanic church in North Carolina. I'll never forget this. It was wild. That we stood out for about 5, 10, 15 minutes maybe. The doors open. There was a guy in a cloak. He'd come out and he had people come in. And people would come in. And as we was going in, it was probably about 8 or 9 of us. And The guy stood in front of me, and he would not let me come in. And I didn't know none of these people hardly. I knew the people from the wrestling people and stuff. But it was a real crazy thing. Another guy come out, and he told me, he said, "You need to get off the property." They didn't want me on the property, and they told me my vibes was different. It really scared me. It really did scare me in a way. So I had to stand across the road off their property, and I was there for probably an hour, hour and a half. When I was little, when I was 3 years old, I was kidnapped, and that's a fact. You can ask my mom; she can tell you about it. I was gone for 3 days, and mysteriously, I showed up at a church, at our church. I was found at the church. Was Mark arrested last night again? Mark's got inner demons, I guess. He's facing. But anyways, this is very, very important. I was too young to remember anything, really. I mean, I remember little bits and pieces about it. Yes, my friends went in. And after that, it's weird because there was a camp meeting. It was a big revival thing that was held. It was a big revival thing that was held. It was called Camp Meeting 2000, South Carolina. The preacher was Dan Timmerman. Everybody was sitting around, and you know they would go up to him, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is kind of the weirdest thing that I'd ever felt in my whole life. I took at that time, I was doing wrestling, I was doing boxing and stuff like that. I was into a lot of physical sports, and I'm watching this guy. He's got a line of people, and this preacher, and these people are walking up to him, and all of a sudden he's like touching them or using the Bible and touching them, and they're falling backwards, and I'm like, this ain't real. There's no way this is real. And I'm sitting here, and it comes my time, and he's over here. He's over here, and all of a sudden I look at him. I'm like, "Your stuff." I said, "Your tricks ain't going to work on me." And all he did is he grabbed my ear and he whispered. He said, "Rejoice, son. It's the Lord's time." And when he touched me, it was over. It was done. I could not get up. I tried to fight it, and it was like a big, enormous hand was all over my body, holding me down. I tried so hard to fight that, to get up. I tried to get up with all my energy, and I was strong then. I was strong, very strong. I could not get up. By the time that was over, that service was over, I still couldn't get up. I had wasted and drained every single ounce of energy that I had. I was carried. I was carried to the van, the church van, put in. I had no energy whatsoever, and I was carried after we got to the place. I was carried back to my porch where my mom. My mom was waiting for me, and put on the couch. And I literally laid on that couch for a day, for a whole day. I could not move. I was done. I didn't know what was going on. I was sore, my bones, my body was hurting. I didn't have no energy whatsoever. I couldn't even pick up a coffee cup. That was the craziest thing ever happened to me that I thought. After that, we were in South Carolina. And if you ever understood the battle of cow pens, that's where we lived in, was cow pens. Now, my sister got into some crazy, crazy stuff. Now, remember, my sister is the one that made the newspapers and the media for killing all those little animals. Okay. So I wonder why it could be like that, and, you know, why it happened, and why it really happened then at the time. So I didn't know. I didn't know. I wanted to get to, an answer. I wanted to find an answer. So my sister found this friend. She had a friend named Jenny. So Jenny would come over to the house, and things would happen at the house. While Jenny was over there, things would just happen. Like it was weird. It was weird as hell. It was really weird. I don't this. Jenny went missing. Jenny went missing, and I'm not talking so like missing. She was literally gone, had vanished. Nobody knew anything, and she wasn't the kind of person who just ran around or done things with people. She and my sister was real good friends. So I remember the community got together and was looking for this girl named Jenny. And there wasn't many pictures out there of her. She didn't want people to have pictures of her. And at that time, the only thing you had was the cell phones was the Nokia type back in 98, 99, 2000s when it was. You had the little Nokias, and they come out with the motor. I think they had the Motorola's. We never had cell phones. We was a poor family. We never ever had any kind of cell phone stuff. So this goes into a lot. This really goes into a lot. So here I am. I'm still a kid, but I'm over age. I'm 18, 19 years old at this time. We go to her house where she stays at, and we start looking through, like looking for clues, stuff like that. We removed. We was looking up under her bed, and there was a bunch of books. Never forget this. And it was damp. The floor was damp. I never ever will forget this. And so we pulled. It was one of those little slide bed kind of things. You could slide it out, and it was evil satanic books, ritual books. Those ritual books had a lot of things in it. There was like little papers that had little chapters marked off. And after we cleared the way for them books, there was a circle with a pentagram in it. It actually had a real pentagram. But it was weird. It was so weird. Like there was this ring that was laying there. I found. I went down. I bent down to pick the ring up, and once I picked the ring up, like when I was getting ready to touch the ring, something knocked me back about 10 foot, and I hit the wall. I mean, I was hurt. I was hurt because the people that was there when they said it did it. It was just kind of like, and it held me against the wall, and it kind of like just slid down. I went and I was like, whoa, something else was in that room with us. I thought to myself, I was like, what in the world is going on? I know everybody started running downstairs. They was running downstairs. They was running all over the place. Everybody was just trying to get out of there. You're loving the topic. It's different. It's a different topic from, it's kind of supernatural in a way. It really is. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I want to be clear to you people. Want to talk to you people about stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you, when I was in South Carolina, there was a lot of things that happened. Like my mom's stove blew up. Like I mean, it was bad. It was really really bad. The first one, The Lord of the Rings. I never really watched it. I watched a little bit of it. Maybe I never really got into it. Story can be for entertainment purposes. We'll say that, but it's real. It's really real. It's really real. So we left that area, and we went back home. I went back home, and Jenny was sitting on the couch. Jenny was sitting on the couch, and everybody's like happy to see her. Where you been? Where you been? But it wasn't Jenny that was sitting on the couch. And I don't know if you all understand that, but this is real. Like it was just not her. It was not her at all. Like she didn't respond the way you're supposed to respond or anything. So that night, we got her to lay down. That night, mom had me bring her a sandwich. So I turned the lights on. It was like a little shade light that was beside the couch. I turned the lights on and I looked, and I swear to God, This is trigger warning, people, for you people who itch a lot. If you itch a lot, this is really trigger warning. I swear to God, there was probably 1,000 lice in her head that you could see crawling around. Now, I don't think you're supposed to be able to see lice crawling around, but her head was covered with lice. And you could sit there and watch them crawl around. Hell, some of them was doing jumping jacks. I was like, what in the hell? So I immediately, I set the sandwich down on the table and I ran in to get mom. I said, Mom, you've got to see this. So I brought my mom back over to where she was at. She was asleep. She was out. And we're sitting here like, I mean, it was thousands of lice in her head. I wish it was a movie thing I seen too, but it's not. This has actually really happened. So we didn't know what in the world to do. So mom, she was kind of like nudging Jenny. She was like, Jenny, hey, Jenny, are you okay? I need to talk to you, honey. And Jenny, when she come to, like her eyes was almost rolled back in her head. I don't know. I don't know, but I ain't making this up. This is something that actually really happened. Yeah, you can itch, Chad. But there was 1,000 lice or more in her head. I'm just telling you. It was crazy. So mom always wanted to use oil. She wanted to bring oil into it. She wanted to bring oil into it and use like car oil or something. I mean, I've seen her put that shit in people's head, and I forget what else they used for lice. So during that time, there was just like an old, remedy like kind of thing. We got a 5-gallon bucket. She had My mom was Baptist, Christian Baptist, but the camp meeting I went to was Pentecostal. I'll never forget this. I don't know what it was, but mom had like oil and stuff in there. It was like a motor oil, and she had her head drenched with it. Those things was coming out, and she had a comb, and it was, oh God, I don't know, but it was crazy. So I guess we got half of them out. I don't even know. The girl was acting weird. She was acting very, very weird. She grabbed a Bible. My mom had a Bible that was sitting on the table there in front. She'd always keep it one of those big old Bibles. Never forget this. She grabbed the Bible and she was holding it to her. Mom put the Bible on her. She grabbed it from mom. She didn't want mom to put it on her, and she was holding it to her. And it was weird because she tried to tear the Bible up, and she didn't even have enough strength to even rip the first page out of that Bible. It was crazy. And we'd always been a church going family. We'd always been in church. I'd never seen nothing like this before in my life. I never ever seen nothing like this. My sister come in the room and she was trying to fight my mom. She was trying to fight my mom and trying to take, the Bible off that girl, Jenny. And my little brother, Shelby, he was sitting in a chair at the time. He was 14, maybe 15 years old. And he was looking like, well, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Because he didn't know he got out of bed. It woke him up. It woke everybody in the house up because mom was shouting at Jenny and, Melissa was shouting at mom and Melissa was on my mom's back. And it was crazy. It was really, really crazy. So the preacher that invited us to the camp meeting 2000, I'll never forget this. It was 3:11. It was 3:11 a.m. when he got there. He got in, he come in, gave him come in, and he went over straight to Jenny. And he's like, let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. And we showed every time that Bible would get near, oh Lord, she would react. She would react. But she couldn't move. I mean, she just couldn't move. Something had a hold of her. And my little brother's over there. My little brother's over there, and all of a sudden he just starts laughing at everything. And I'm looking over like, Shelby, you okay, buddy? And he's just laughing at everything. I don't know what he was laughing at, why he was laughing. It wasn't nothing really to laugh at. So my mom's going and she's going to get some water. She goes to the bathroom to get water on a washcloth. We call it a rag, of course. And she was putting water on it. And all of a sudden, my mom said she looked over in the bathtub and she seen one of our ancestors that had passed away. And my mom flipped the fuck out. My mom had already had problems before in the past, and things that happened in her life that it triggered them moments. So my mom kind of flipped out. She didn't know what to do. I was trying to get a hold of my mom, trying to separate her from everything, trying to talk her down, trying to just set her down. So Shelby, it was weird. Shelby got up and went toward the window, and he was pointing, but he couldn't talk. He wasn't talking. And when he pointed toward the window, it was like the power was on in the house. Everything was on. The lights was on. Everything was on. It was just like a blink in electric. It kept blinking, like it blinked like 3 times. I'll never forget this. And during that time it would blink, when it come back on, you see a dark shadow. All you see is a shadow. I'm getting goosebumps talking about this shit. All you see is a dark shadow will come across. And it went over there towards where Shelby was sitting in that chair. It did. After that, you know, for a long time we took Shelby, and had him, evaluated and stuff like that. But nothing never, it was just weird because I'll never forget this. When we took Shelby to go have him evaluated, just young kid. This is after we got back from South Carolina, got back into Kentucky. We had the police escort us on Greyhound buses. Me and my long story on this. It's a real crazy story. Um, I'm not going to go into all of it, but I'm going into the major part of it. Shelby was taken to a psychiatric unit like thing, and they was evaluating him. And the guy runs out. The guy comes out, and I never forget my mama's standing there. I'm standing there, and my mom's there. I think Melissa. I don't know if Melissa was there or not. I think Amber was just been born. My mama had her with her, and all of a sudden the evaluator looks at my mama and she says, and we were asking what's going on. And they said, think of the makings of Michael Myers. That's exact words. And my mama, I'll never forget this. She said, Michael who? Because she never heard nothing like that. And sure enough, my brother turned out to be like, I don't know. I don't know if he was ever really, if he really got over that. Because, even when he went to prison, Shelby would talk about, they would make up these Ouija boards and stuff. They would make up these things. And what's weird about it is my brother's parole. My brother was supposed to be in jail for another few years. And magically, like literally, like that night, nobody knew Shelby was ever getting out. Nobody knew he was getting out from things he'd already done. And he talked about how he was playing, with like a Ouija board thing. And they was doing things that was satanic and stuff, and the prisoners was. So when the guards came, they tried to get rid of everything. They tried to flush it down the toilet. And Shelby said, they flush blankets and everything down those toilets and can't even stop them up. It's so powerful. He said, how would a piece of paper stop it up? And it did. It would not flush. So Shelby had asked it for power and control. And he was able to do that. My brother was able to control people, and he was able to have a lot of strength. I mean, I watched my brother bend quarters with his fingers. Um, it was weird. It was really, really weird. Shelby had power. And what I mean is like not natural power, not natural power. And I don't think he has that power now, but he was very, very, very strong. But he done certain things that kept him strong. Like when he slid in the blood of Ronnie King, that was one thing. When he told me, he said, hey, he turned around after he killed Ronnie. Trigger warning, everybody, trigger warning. He said he turned around, and as he's leaving, he slid. He slid in it. But what was weird about it is after everything had been done, Shelby talks about him going back to Ronnie and talking to him. Now, I told the detectives this. I told the detectives this. I'm like, how do you talk to the dead? And he's like, I don't know. But he said, but Shelby said he did it. He said he had to, but that ain't what he done. That ain't what he done. He told some people in prison, in jail. I don't want to really bring this out, but he took and he drank some of Ronnie's blood. That's what he told. That's what he told. And I've heard it from different inmates that's talked about it because they was scared to death. But he had drank some after he killed him. You know, I never saw the photos of actually what was happened. Some of the paramedics told me that he had took his eyes out, he took his tongue. He done different things to that man. Un you know, unhuman things. Um, I don't know. I mean, when you when you start talking about this stuff, it kind of gets to me because I never knew. I am, and I'm trying to be, but I want to be clear to everybody. You know what he done was vicious. Um, he destroyed a lot of people's lives. He did. He really did. Shelby was something of monstrous. He was a monster, and he had to be stopped. He had to be stopped. He wanted to kill kids. He didn't care. He did not care, people. You know, God gave me the power, and I'm going to say this. He gave me the power. Did I use it in the right way? No, I didn't. I didn't use it in the right way. Did I supposed to use it? The moments that I was with Shelby after all this happened, when I was with Shelby, Shelby wanted to kill the rest of the family. I never knew what was in that bag in the back of the car. Never knew what was in the bag. And when I found out what was in the bag, oh my God. I'm like, Shelby, this ain't you, man. And he looked at me right dead at me and he said, it is. And he told me about this guy that he stabbed in prison. And he said, oh God, thank God he lived and everything. He didn't live. When my brother was away with his wife, he had a big box, a big folder full of stuff that came in. There were so many things on Shelby, but they couldn't pin it. They couldn't get it on him because he was smarter. He was smarter. They didn't have no evidence on him. Shelby killed people. Killed people in jail, in prison. And he picked on people of homosexuality because he said they were weaker people and they understand more. They'll let him in more. Shelby didn't care about drugs when he got out. As a matter of fact, there were some people that offered him drugs. My brother was a bad drug addict when he went to prison. But he told him he was straight out. I got a new high. I don't do drugs. I don't want no drugs. And he didn't do drugs. He didn't do drugs at all, as a matter of fact. And I never knew that. You know, Jimbo lies. Jimbo lies a lot, and he says that not being the gun that was used in the murder trial. That was Shelby used. It was Jimbo's weapon. It was Jimbo's weapon that was used. They asked Jimbo if he wanted it back, and Jimbo said no. He didn't want it back. Jimbo didn't want anything to do with it because before Shelby had killed that guy, Jimbo and Chris Lewis, Shelby told me this. Shelby told me this. Jimbo and Chris Lewis paid Shelby to steal Chris's car and burn it for insurance purposes. That's a fact. Shelby told me this. Shelby, from his mouth, told me this. And Shelby knew how to do it and get away with it. Also, no, Shelby didn't burn Jimbo's mom's house. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Charles Gray did that. Charlie did that. Shelby was going to kill Charlie. Jimbo had Shelby going to kill Charlie. Shelby stayed all night with him. I don't care what Jimbo says, because Jimbo told me, he says, your brother don't sleep, man. I went in there and he was wide open. His eye, or Thelma went in there and he was sitting on the couch. He was wide awake. It was a demon. It was a demon in Shelby. Shelby was talking about, hey, we'll just pull him through the house and we'll break his fucking neck and be done with it. Shelby didn't care. Shelby was a monster. Shelby was a monster. I was given strength. I was given strength from God. I didn't use it the right way. Do I have a gift? I do believe I do have a gift. I can go places that I've never been, like this missing girl that was in Florida, and just I was able to go right straight back out. I mean, it wasn't even 3 minutes I was there, and pick out and find those Polaroids. And something was telling me something's up with these Polaroids. And of course, you revert back on your training. Shelby wants to kill. Shelby wants to kill. Okay. Shelby's high is killing. Shelby has a demon in him that's a kill demon. It's as simple as that. Now, I just don't. I thought about that. I've really, really thought about that. When I was with Shelby, and it's just the way he pulled that pistol out. And I said, he said, it's going to be pop, pop. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, I said, you're going to shoot her twice? He said, no, one's for the kid. I didn't believe he was going to do that. And he pulled the weapon out and he put it across the arm there. And he put the window, started rolling the window down. And I watched him. We did a 4-way stop there at the Huddle House there in Harlan. And he pulled that weapon out and he aimed it toward that little kid. And I was watching his finger. I was like, he's going to kill this kid. And it was at a red light. I stomped the gas and tried to get T-boned. Tried to get hit. And it's just like, it was an impossible turn. I mean, I was looking back and I thought I seen an unmarked cruiser. I was out of hell. I didn't know what to do, but I wasn't going to let him kill that kid. I wasn't going to let him kill that kid. I stomped it. And literally, like, I mean, I never forget it. It was crazy. But after that, Shelby, he hit his arm. He threw the gun back up under the seat, the vehicle. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. He was it was not Shelby. He sat back and he was like, "Oh, brother, thank you so much." And like he was shaking his head, and I was like, "Dude, what in the fucking hell are you doing?" And he's like, "There was too many witnesses. I didn't have enough bullets." And I'm like, "Are you fucking insane?" And then, like when we was going through Harlan, he was chanting. He was in the seat. He was chanting. He was like, "Money, money, money, come to me, money." And he was just like in this like chant. He wanted to kill lawyers, judges, kids. He did not give a damn. He didn't care. The reason Ronnie had let him in, he talked about this story, and I didn't understand how, these detectives didn't get a hold of this, didn't catch this. The only ones that was there at the door when he was talking about this was the killer and Ronnie. And he said that Ronnie was on the phone with his mother. Well, his mother never spoke another word after, her son's death. I just don't understand. I still don't understand that. People want to put me in a place that I was not at. I was not around. I wasn't around. And the reason I thought of Shelby and the reason that come to my mind, because Shelby 2 weeks prior, it was on my text messages. Even the sheriff took my phone. And I was showing him where he texted me. He wanted me to take him to Ronnie's. So after they pulled that prank on me, him and Laura, because he said he threw Laura through the glass and cut her face up and she was crying. They was both sick. Both of them was sick. And had us go from Corbin up to Richmond, up to Berea, and trying to protect her and find out what was going on with her. I was done. I was mad. They had lied. Shelby didn't give a damn though. Shelby, he didn't care. The other girl he killed in Lexington, there was more. There was a ton more. But the police said they have who they want, which I think is wrong. You should get the right one. You should get the right one. If the girl's earring is found in the vehicle, then that should show you that that girl was there. And her leaf earring was found in Shelby's wife's vehicle. And Shelby talked about how he killed her and where he dumped the body. Now think about that, people. Think about that. I'm standing my ground on this, people. I was not part of no murder, no vicious murder like that. But I did save a lot of lives. I did save a lot of lives with that. I could have killed my own brother, and I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. When he got out after he told me everything, pistol was laying there. Nothing was in it though. And he had the shells. I used to have a lot of nightmares over this stuff because I watched my brother load that pistol after he had already filed it. He filed where he was shot. Yes, law enforcement found her body. They sure did. But Shelby already said where her body was at. Shelby killed that girl. Shelby killed that girl because he tried to sell Ronnie King's jewelry. And she's supposed to took him to a place, but she tried to rip him off. There's long story, guys. A very long story. I never knew my brother was a killer. I'll call you after this live is over. I'll call you after this live is over. I took. I'll never forget this. When my brother put that gun to me, when he pulled the weapon out, and he put it to me. I looked at him. I said, "Our dad always taught us, man to man, one on one. Don't be a pussy." He laughed. He ha 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 ha, and he put the weapon back down. He said, "I can't do that." He said, "You know that kung fu shit." I said, "Yeah, I'll do pure fu on you." I never forget that. I said, "I don't know what the hell I just said. It was just come right out." And he laughed. He's ha 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 like that and laughed. Wasn't nothing funny about that. He fucked my world up. He fucked my mind up for a long time after that. He did. He really did some crazy stuff. But what was weird about it is I was able to go ahead there. Top line 754. Do you have a question? Everything I've told here, I told to the detectives. Yeah. But go ahead with your question, please. I'm holding it up. Why have you say that you killed two people though, Ernie? That's got nothing to do with this. Nothing at all, as a matter of fact. That's entertainment purposes only. Now, I'm going to say this. As I told Frank, I used to be Jimbo's right hand man. I didn't look like much. I didn't play the part too well because I was someone else. Okay. Jimbo never had anything done. Brad Enlow, you're a fucking idiot. I can't wait to see you. I'm gonna slap your bitch. I'm gonna slap the bitch out of your mouth. I swear to God, I am. You piece of fat shit. Anyways, I'm done with that. I'm done talking about that. But anyways, um, I used to be Jimbo's right hand man. I was his right hand man. Jimbo would never do nothing on his own. He would always have people do it for him. He would pay them. He would lie. He would cheat. He would steal. He was always after the buck, after the dollar. You're itching all over his life story. That life story was it's crazy. Here's the thing. Jimbo found Shelby. He found Shelby, and he had Shelby do things for him. So it was, like I said, it was a weird situation in my life. It was a terrible situation in my life, but it made me also who I am today. That incident made me who I am today. Um, Now my uncles, all my uncles, my papa, my dad, people in my family, yeah, they're killers. They're straight out killers. Jimbo worships the dollar, the money. Shelby found Shelby got a hold of Jimbo, and Jimbo found Shelby, and Jimbo had Shelby do some very, very bad things for him. Very bad things. Here's the thing. Jimbo even told it. When I pulled up, Shelby and Jimbo was in his he had a Suburban or something at the time. I think it was maybe a Tahoe. And he had Shelby. He had Shelby with him. And he was talking about how Shelby was trying to give him that money that he had got off of Ronnie, the pennies or wheat pennies or whatever the hell it was. I pulled up. Shelby was with Jimbo. Remember that. Yes, this helps me. It helps me a lot with coping. Jimbo does anything he can do with deception. You know, it took me finding out that Jimbo was a pedophile before I left. Be honest with you. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Jimbo did give Shelby the weapon. Jimbo said that Shelby stole it when we was helping him move. See, Jimbo got evicted. Jimbo was evicted. He got evicted, and I think it was like his third or fourth time. Shelby does know, probably does know. Yes, you have to remember, Shelby got out in November. Shelby got out in November of 2012. He was out, 4 months before he went back in. Exactly. That's what Jimbo does. He has dirty people, other people doing his work. Now, yeah, Shelby met Jimbo. Yeah, he said that. I don't know. That's a good one there. That's a good one, people. Why did Thelma meet Shelby at 2 a.m. in the morning, the night of the murder? Think about that. No, the gun did work. The gun did work. Shelby filed it to where the gun wouldn't work. You ain't paying attention. Shelby filed it to where the gun would not work afterwards. Okay? The gun worked. Crystal, let me answer this. Did you play a part or a role in this child? Which child are you talking about? I've never played a role in any child disappearance. Lisa, I try. I do try. You know what was crazy is they had said that in the court thing that I tried to take her granddaughter and hang her by a fan and tried to do this and that. But anyways, hold on one second, guys. Well, Crystal, it ain't nothing about answering. I mean, I'll answer any question. It was just like I said. Shelby had power and manipulation over people. I don't know what you mean by growing on Katie. Rose, I don't understand what you mean. I was in Tennessee when Summer went missing. Yes, I was. I was an hour and something away, supposedly. I didn't, but he tried to turn it that I was guilty. That's what he tried to turn on me. No, I understand that. No, I had nothing to do with Summer Wells going missing. I didn't. But going back to the story, whenever Jimbo talks about these things, he always tries to put me in play. I was not there. I was not around. Nowhere around. Jimbo and Kemper, exactly. Talk as if they were there at the time Jimbo told his story with Shelby with the gun, pennies, recordings. Here's the thing, guys. The weapon didn't work because Shelby fought it down. That's why, we don't have the investigators, the LAPD, and all of them have. When shit happens in a small town, it happens. And because of that, forensics is hardly even, there's brought in. But this dumbass put Shelby's file on the same USB drive as other murder trials, and it was thrown out. It was thrown out. One side of my family, my dad's side, is a very, very evil side of the family. Now, I love my little brothers from there, but they treated me like shit during this. And Shelby's people, the only people that they'd interviewed was that side of the family. That side of the family was the ones they interviewed. They didn't interview the people on my side of the family. We've always had that Hatfield and McCoy relationship. I'm gonna tell you right now, the prosecutor in Harlan, Kentucky is a dirty son of a bitch. He was paid off. My uncle Bruce paid him off for my memo. They had people on the bus lined up going to testify, prisoners on Shelby, and he didn't allow it. He didn't allow it. He didn't allow it. They didn't. He wouldn't allow it. Always take too much time of the state's money. We got what we need. Yes, the weapon was found, Misty Rose. The weapon was found. You're believing a pedophile. The prosecutor was paid off. So remember that. Prosecutor was paid off by my memo. When Bruce met the prosecutor in the elevator, when we was all in the elevator, you watched Jimbo's version of the trial. You watched Jimbo's version of the trial. I'm not going to block you, gamer girl. Picking Daisy, that side of the family does prefer Shelby because Shelby done stuff for that side of the family that I was asked to do and I would never do because of the oath I take. I took an oath. Shelby drank. Um, I don't want to get back into that. That's some wild stuff. But Shelby, how do I say this? I mean, really, Fluffy, don't go there. Don't go there. I'm not. I'm not spinning nothing. I'm telling you. The only thing I mentioned the trial, you watched Jimbo's version of it. You let him and Kemper influence your mind on what was going on. You have to remember the trial was, you know, what was it like? 5 years, 6 years, 6 years after the murder. So think about it. Let me ask you a question. If I'm not telling the truth, on the day that the main day that come to convict Shelby, why wasn't the prosecutor there? Why did he suddenly take a leave of absence? Prosecutor wasn't there. Prosecutor wasn't there. They wouldn't. Go read it. Go read it. The day that it came, the prosecutor wasn't there. Let me tell you something, Mr. Rose. No matter you like me, hate me, whatever, I'm still out here and I'm still on the road, in the field, and I'm still working child cases, missing kid cases. So you tell me. You tell me. And now supposedly one of the cases I worked down in Florida is going to link on to something else because of the evidence that I found. Shelby's DNA was all over the crime scene. They could not use the DNA thing they used because they had it on a separate, or they had it on the same file, and Kentucky didn't allow that. The prosecutor, I'm telling you, the prosecutor was paid off, people, by my memo. He was gay. Yes, he was gay. He was given $10,000 or $15,000 to be absent. When my uncle, look, my uncle stepped on the elevator. I was on the elevator with the prosecutor. Just go and look at it. It was not there. The main prosecutor that prosecuted the whole case was not there. It was not there. Crystal, when the judge had, there was 100 and some jurors that they was getting picked. The judge slipped up and said, our next case is a felony, a persistent felony offender. When he did that, when he said those words, all those jurors were not allowed to know Shelby's prior history. They were not allowed to know that. That destroyed everything. That's why the court was moved. The court was moved from Harlan It was moved. It wasn't in Harlan. The court wasn't in Harlan. That's why they had to move it. They had to come out with everything different. So think about it. Court proceedings was moved to another town, another city. Anyways, I could sit here and talk to you all day long about this. I could talk to you all day long about this and tell you about things that are there and that are not there. There you go, Rosebud. Jimbo will. He'll change his story up. He'll change his story up. Everybody said it was a joke that Shelby came to me and I told him to go along with it or something or whatever. That's a lie. That's a lie. That was never even brought up. I don't even know where that come from. I didn't even know where that come from. Didn't know at all. I've never told two different stories. All my stories are the same. I am Selena. Thank you. I am. Whitney, I do have other brothers. Well, not on that. Not on the family side. I mean, I have stepbrothers, and is my DNA at the crime scene? No, it is not. That's why Jimbo quit. That's why Jimbo had to change it to narratives and had Kemper help him. How long has my family known Jimbo? For a while. For a while. Hmm. I need to blow my snout. Might help me. I do have sinusitis, and every time I travel different areas, and they'll give it time to get adjusted to it. No, thank you all. I appreciate that. So I know it's mind boggling, and I can understand why you think that. But you have to understand, during the time of the trial, Jimbo and I, we were friends. We were friends. I don't know what Jimbo when Jimbo recorded Shelby. I don't know anything about that. I do not know anything about that. I know that he was talking to me on the phone, and he said they said that I had to get a recorder or something like that. That's what he said. And Jimbo went and got a recorder, and he did what he did. That was like the next day. That's all I know about it. I mean, that's really all I know about it. Listen, think about this, guys. Jimbo once told, he said he's seen his weapon in Shelby's waistband. Put a one in the chat if you remember that. Do you remember that? When Jimbo said, when they said, how did you know it's his gun or your gun? He says, I seen the weapon in the handle in his waistband, right? Remember that? When we was talking, you all remember that. Put a one in chat. You remember that? Then he changed up completely. Like it wasn't even his gun. It wasn't his weapon. The fact of the matter is, it was his weapon. And Shelby didn't get it from him when moving. Like he said, he stole it. Jimbo gave him that gun. That's a fact. Shelby's starting to talk now and tell people what happened. Because Jimbo said it. Because Jimbo said it. Jimbo said it. He already said it before. Shelby is honest and proud about his kills. So I told y'all everything I know. I mean, from the trial point. Yes, he did say that. He did say did, Debo. Thank you, Rosebud. I was never involved. But in order for them to go against against my agenda and things, they had to make it. They had to make it to that was. Well, Graham, you're wrong. You're wrong, Graham. And it's sad that you don't have a brain in your fucking head and you're asleep. You're asleep and you're listening to what a pedophile tells you. That's what's sick and sad at the same time. Just like his car being shot up. I tell you what, Graham, prove to me that his car was shot up. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't prove his car was shot up because it was never shot up. Now, give me a minute and we're gonna go into something very, very deep. I have got I have got to take and get some to drink. Um, I want to show y'all something. I want to tell y'all something that you did not know about. That you did not know about. And I really want to bring it to you guys. So give me about 45 seconds to a minute. And go get your popcorn. It's getting ready to get exciting. Okay, I'm back, guys. Go look up Charlie Gray. Go look up Charlie Gray. He's in prison. Go look him up. Corbin, Kentucky, Charlie Gray. And you're going to find the person. You're going to find the person who burned Jimbo's house down. Jimbo paid Charlie to burn his house down for insurance purposes. Okay? Jimbo did that. Jimbo did that. Now, you take Charlie Gray. Charlie Gray went to prison because he robbed the subways. He was robbing subways, the food mart. He robbed a place, and then he held up one of the subways, which was Pam Stidham's daughter. Pam Stidham was the one who said, "Did I put the pillow over her head and the weapon?" Now think about that. Think about that. The connection with Jimbo, Charlie Gray. Charlie Gray robbed those subways, and he was giving some of the money and stuff to Jimbo because Jimbo had Pam Stidham have her daughter be robbed. Think about that. Jimbo did that. Jimbo's the connection with Pam, not me. I haven't talked to Pam in years. Been years. And if you don't believe me here, let me do this right here. I'll show you. Jimbo's up now. He gets up at 10:30 or 11 o'clock. He's up by now. Here, Jimbo. Tell me about that. Tell me about that. The same one you said that I touched, the young girl, that she was underage, and you said that I touched. That's the one that was robbed. It was all set up, inside job, just like when you worked for Domino's when you was the manager. You set them to get, you set them to be robbed too as well. It was all an inside job. Inside job. Everything was an inside job. You set it up to be robbed. Exactly. Pam Stidham, your daughter, was the one working at Subway, the one he held up. Simple as that. What is it? Show me your question. I didn't get to see your question. If you have all that evidence, where is it? What evidence? I'm just telling you what happened. There was no evidence because it was a controlled matter. Only certain people knew about it. Look up Charlie Gray, robbing subways, Corbin, London area. You'll see it. Yeah, there's a police report. There is a police report. I know because I was Jimbo's right hand man. He told me everything. He's told me everything he's done. Okay. Exactly, Christine. Exactly. What done it for me is the day that Jimbo and I went to Harlan and he tried to get that birth certificate changed. And he's sitting there yelling at that cashier or the daggone it, whatever the person is. I can't even talk. Look, Casey ain't the first girl to be reported missing and be found in Jimbo's possession, okay? Think about that. Jimbo to the rescue, right? Bull fucking shit. Yeah, the county clerk. Sorry about that. Think about it, people. It ain't rocket science. Don't take rocket science. Why does Jimbo have cameras in all the bedrooms and the bathrooms? Him and his own self said that. Think about it. I didn't even know. I didn't even know he had them in the bathroom. I didn't know anything about that. As a matter of fact, I took the ones from the girls' room and put it toward my car. I thought that was sick, ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. And it's all connected to his phone. Whenever there's movement, those cameras come on, and you can imagine. And I don't care how mad you get at me, Sarah Ninja. I'll tell you exactly what he does. He let those kids come over, and he would let them spend the night. He would pick these big houses out. Let me ask you a question: how the hell is it? How the hell is these big mansions and these big, huge houses, these houses and stuff? He had the one on Gordon Hill, that big mansion, like that was owned by a doctor. He lived there. He lived there. Who needs 8,000 square feet? Who needs that? Right? He has no cameras in the kid's bedroom. Wrong, Donna. You're wrong. You need to get your coupons. You need to actually be able to do some stuff with the coupons because you're wrong. He said that. He admitted that. Jimbo admitted that. He had cameras in the bathroom. I have Misty Rose. I have Misty Rose. I was down in Corbin reporting him. And what happened? They called him and said it. Jimbo even told that. Jimbo even told that on one of his lives. Jimbo waits till those kids come over, and he's got those cameras pointed in those bedrooms, and then there you go. Jimbo said it himself. Donna's an idiot. Donna's been an idiot, and you're not going nowhere. No wonder her little side venture didn't never kick off, because she's stupid. Stupidity runs it. Fastest milkman in the West. There you go. You guys don't even see what's even going on right in front of your face. That's what's sad. Jimbo did say he had cameras in the bathroom. He did. Thank you. I did report it to law enforcement. They didn't do nothing about it. That he would show that little boy that was in his bathroom. Yeah, I remember that. The little boy was Maggie's kid. Is Maggie's kid. No, well then tell me that. There's people in here saying that Jimbo said he had cameras in the bathroom. I mean, you can't. Here, let me show you. Let me show you, Donna. Let me show you, Donna. I've seen you. I've seen you do this before on your Facebook. Here, come up now. Come up now and tell me that Jimbo didn't say that. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Um, a lot of people know about Jimbo, but it's a small town, Katie. He knows everybody. You don't think that? Why does Jimbo live so far away from the road and society? He lives up on a hill. Placement. He has to have placement. He has to have places where you got cameras. He can see everything. No, Jimbo said he does not have cameras in the bathroom. That's wrong. He did say it. He was recording Thelma. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? So Thelma was recording the little boy taking a bathroom break? Is that what it was? Then she needs to go to prison right now then. There you go. She broke her parole. There you go. How's that? He actually said that. He described everything he said. That boy done by rubbing crap on the walls in the bathroom. That's what Jimbo said. And that boy didn't do that. Jimbo blew it completely out of proportion. Completely out of proportion. There you go. Donna's journey came up. Finally, Donna. Let's do this civilly. Let's do this civilly, okay? I'm gonna let you up. Go ahead, Donna.
Yeah, let's do it civilly, Ernie.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure you're on here. So you're telling
Oh,
me right now that Jimbo never listen. You're saying right now
yeah.
Jimbo never said that he had cameras in the bathroom.
No, Ernie, he did not. He did say, though, that he recorded Thelma cleaning up the crap off of the walls and everywhere. And,
Okay,
you know,
so
maybe
do you
the
care if
kid
I bring?
maybe had a
So
problem, had an accident, and, you know, he said that Magga didn't clean it up good enough, and Thelma had to go in there and clean it. Now, people just
well,
ran with that he had cameras in the
okay, so
bathroom.
people. Okay, I can understand
What
that. People
normal
just ran with
person
it.
puts a camera in a bathroom or their children's
So
bedroom?
no, so hold on a minute. Now, so if you
And
hear
no
him
matter
saying
how
that,
much you hate Jimbo, you you want to keep claiming that he has cameras, you know, and watches his kids, you know, in their bedrooms and people in their bathrooms. But that's just simply not true. It's not. And I'm for the truth.
okay, so if I prove you wrong today, are you going to verify?
You proved me wrong because he didn't say he had a
So
camera in
if you
the
hear Jimbo,
bathroom.
okay, you're getting mad now. Let me talk. I'll let you
No,
talk.
I'm not
So
there.
if I can bring a clip up, or have somebody bring a clip up of Jimbo actually saying that,
I was
they're getting it
there
right
on the
now.
live when he said what he said. I was there in the live stream.
Okay, okay. He said so himself. Listen to the chat. Now I'm gonna prove you wrong on
And then
this.
and you're taking your hate towards Jimbo
I'm not
and
taking
making
no
it
hate towards
simply not
Jimbo.
what it
I'm
is.
taking Jimbo's words
You
against
have
Jimbo.
put
What
his
Jimbo said.
children. You're putting his children in danger by even trying to incite Frank to be angry enough to go over there and simply kill Jimbo. I mean, think about his children when you're doing that. No matter what you feel about Jimbo or how much you hate him, think about his children. You could be a decent human being, Ernie. You could. And people would like you simply just for you if you would just be yourself. Well, I
Okay,
guess
I'm
you
gonna
kicked
prove you
me.
wrong on this, Donna. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Don't think kick you. I ain't gonna kick you. Ain't no reason to kick you. But I am gonna
Why do
prove
you
you
have
wrong on
to?
this.
Why do
Okay.
you have to take your hate and tell the lies and stuff that you do? I don't
I'm not
understand
telling no
it.
lies.
People would
I'm not
like you
telling no
just for
lies.
you, Ernie. I used to be a
I'm not
follower
telling
of
no lies.
yours. I used to watch every show
Donna,
you put out
Donna, I
until all
know
the
who you
bullshit
are, okay?
started.
I know what your deal is with Jimbo.
Okay. There's
I
no
know what
deal
your
with
deal is
me
with
and
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
I know what was
You don't
going on.
own anything with Jimbo, and that's the truth.
Well, I'm gonna tell
So I
you
don't
this.
have
I'm
to
gonna
tell
show you
lies.
where it
And
says
I'm
he has
so
camera.
upset. The reason I'm so
Okay, well
upset with
then
you is because you lied about having cancer. And there are people out there like me who really
first off,
battle
Donna, I'm not
every
lying. I'm
single
not lying
day.
about having it. Again,
Then you
where's
have
your
to try to
proof?
show
Where's
the
your
truth.
fucking proof that I lied? That's what I don't like about you people. Show me your proof that I lied. Show me your
Nothing you
fucking
said
proof that I
was
lied.
true about the
Do
clinging on to
what?
the medicine you were taking.
Do
I
what?
have also got a tumor the same exact size of yours on my liver. They found after I took all my treatments and was in the hospital in isolation for 4 months.
Okay,
So
well,
I
I'm gonna
know
tell
a
you
little
this right
bit
here.
about cancer.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that. No, we're getting off subject here. We're running.
That's the
We're
subject
getting off
that I
subject.
really want to talk to you about, really.
Well, I've got a subject I'm gonna talk to you about, and it's called
That's
Jimbo being
something you
caught.
don't lie
Somebody's gonna hit
about.
me up here a second. Hold on a second.
Go
Does anybody? I'm glad I don't. I'm not on the clip channel, but does anybody have that where Jimbo stated that he has cameras in the bathroom? Anybody have that clip? Constance Sue has it probably. Constance, are you around anywhere? Where is you? Why am
Somebody
I
might
saying I
have a
need Constance
manipulated
for?
clip.
Well, we're gonna listen to
Somebody
it.
might
I
say
mean,
they
it's
have a
out there. It's
manipulated
out there.
clip.
It's out. It's out there. So let
It's
me
out there, and
give it a
other
minute.
people saying it. Yeah, it is out there. It's out there.
No, I'm talking about the video of him saying it himself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get your answer from here.
I was
Anybody
there
have
that
the
day.
clip? Does anybody have the? You was where? Jimbo's?
I was right there in Jimbo's live. Yeah.
And it's live. Okay. Okay. There was more than one live he done over it. But anyways,
Well, I know. I know. I
is
was
it
there in the
work?
original one when he first said, when that was just first brought out. He said he would show the video, and it got either said wrong or manipulated
You can't accept.
into he
Look,
said the
but
cameras was in there.
you can't accept the truth, there, Donna. That's what's bad about you. You're clouded.
Well,
Your
I'm
mind's
speaking the
clouded. Your
truth.
eyes are asleep.
There's no,
No, you're
no,
not.
he never admitted to having a camera in his bathroom. No, he did not.
Here, hold on. Not today in the cray cray at Blame Katie. Not today in the cray cray has the video. Does anyone have it? Can bring it up?
Yeah, bring it up.
So we're gonna try it. Well, I'm trying. Somebody can come up and bring it up. I'll let them open.
He was mad that day. He was real mad that day. And when he said it,
What was he mad for? Donna, why
when
was
he
he mad
said it
for? He
came
lied.
out
He
wrong,
lied on that child. Listen
no,
to
he
me.
didn't
He
lie on the
lied. He
child.
lied. He did lie on the fucking child. I was there in the house. He lied on the child. There wasn't no big old mess made. The kid didn't smear nothing up. There ain't nothing like that happened. That son of a bitch lied.
Okay.
I wish MAGA would go after him now. I wish he would still go after him. I wish he would burn his ass up
Why didn't she do it?
because she's a compassionate person that don't want to get into
Hmm.
shit. And nothing really, no really big harm was actually come except for he had doxed all this shit and done all this.
He didn't dox the child. He didn't show the video.
But yes, he did. Yes, he did dox to that. Yes, he did.
He didn't even
And
show. He didn't show the
and he did
video
say,
of
listen, look at
her
this,
cleaning the
Donna. There's
mess
so many
up.
people in here. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard Jimbo say he had cameras in the bathroom. He said he watched him do it. He didn't say it from Selma's phone. That's a lie.
Your people will put a 1 in the chat for anything you tell them to. They will. That's what I don't understand. If people just would tell the truth and the truth only, we wouldn't have this big old mess on YouTube of everybody fighting and hating one another. It wouldn't be happening.
Okay, so MAGA is actually in the chat.
Okay.
Crime Time Grind has the bathroom original video. Is Crime
Yep,
Time
and I've
Grind
seen the
around right
Time
now?
Gum's bathroom video. I've seen it. I've seen all of it, and I know the truth, and that's what I speak is the truth.
So is Jimbo a drug dealer?
I don't believe Jimbo's a drug dealer, and it's not just because I'm on for Jimbo. It's not just because I follow Jimbo, but he's not what you're making him out to be, and you need to stop all this bullshit.
So Jimbo's car got shot up, right?
No, his son Hunter's did,
His
and that
son
is
Hunter's
true.
dead.
Yes, it
Okay,
did.
okay.
And
The bullets
911
were
was
placed.
called immediately.
Okay, so where's the report at? Where is the report?
Go to
It's public.
Broadcastify. Go to
Where is
Broadcastify and play the original police call. Go do it. 911 was called.
well, where's the report?
I've listened to it. Go on Broadcastify to the night it happened at that time, and you'll find it.
Nicolina took all her lives down. She took all her lives down. I'm not picking
I'll
up my
tell you what.
phone.
I'll
MAGA, I'm
find it,
not
and
picking up my
I'll
phone.
put it up on my channel.
I'm on live right now, MAGA. If you wanna say something, say it here for everybody. Okay, hold on a second.
Who knows if that's even the real MAGA account? There's so many fake ones out there. I've spoke the truth, and if people want to believe it, they can believe it.
Okay,
If they want to
so
believe what you
MAGA
say,
said
they
that
can
her
believe what
son.
you say.
MAGA said
People
that
are going
her
to believe
son.
what they want to believe.
I know it's terminated blame, Katie. I know all about it. MAGA said that after her son used the bathroom, he took a shower. That's what happened. He always does that.
Okay, well, I mean,
Well,
that's
Jimbo
fine.
blew it out of Jimbo blew it out of proportion, and he's going to pay for that. Okay, I'm telling you, he's going to pay for that. Nicolina's
Basically,
paying right
all
now because
Jimbo
her.
really said
Listen to me.
was
Nicolina's
that
paying
the
right now
child made
because
a
her
mess
channel was
and
terminated.
Selma cleaned it up.
Nicolina's channel's already gone. Okay,
It was all about
Jimbo's is next.
Megan
Jimbo's
not
is next.
properly cleaning up the bathroom, getting it off.
There wasn't nothing in the
Anybody's
bathroom.
channel can
Jimbo
you
blew
can
that
look
out
at
of
it.
proportion.
I'll find the video and I'll put it up on my channel, and I'll tag you
Of
in it.
him saying
How about
of a
that?
liar saying that there was everything everywhere, right? There was nothing nowhere like that. That ain't what happened. That ain't what happened at all. Jimbo lied. And Jimbo
And that's a
only said
fight that
anything
goes
about
on
his
between
TV.
you and Jimbo.
Well, I don't care. I'm going to
But
prove you wrong right
you
here.
keep adding to it. Do it. Do it
I'm
then.
going to. Through Jimbo's own
Okay, I want
words,
you
he
to.
said that he had cameras in the bathroom.
Okay, I want you to.
I'm
And
going
I'll
to.
and
And
I'll
then I
put
want
my
you,
truth up on my
and
channel.
listen, once I prove this to you, I want you to take this to Jimbo. You take it to Jimbo. And I want you to go and question Jimbo one time. That way I can see him kick your fat ass out of his mods. Because that's what's going to happen to you.
But
You
you
know
won't
that,
let me
right?
question you. You won't let me question
Question
you.
me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Question me.
I want to talk about your cancer.
Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Do you have a biopsy report?
I have everything. I've already showed my report.
No, nobody has saw your biopsy report. You
Yes,
have
they
not.
have. Renee saw it. Renee saw it.
No, I didn't
I
see
don't
it.
trust you all twisting shit around. Even when I come
Nobody
out
can
with it
twist
at the park.
anything.
Yes,
Nobody
like I
can twist
said, I know how
anything.
you all
If
did.
you
I
post
know how
it,
Nicolina
it can't
did.
be true.
I know how Nicolina did. Poor old E squared. Okay, I know how all
Mm.
that happened.
Yeah, poor old E squared. That's another thing that really
Poor old
turned
E
me
squared, who got
was
her
you telling
medicine
her
from
to go
Jimbo,
somewhere
who
and
did all
dying
this
from.
other stuff, who was
But
always well
that's
liked
your
and all
words.
that. When I
That's
was
your
sitting there
words.
buying her tire out of my own money,
No,
and she sat there
no,
and I looked at her
this
cash
other
app
did.
and she had over
Not you.
$800. Okay, yeah, okay, whatever,
That was her
whatever.
rent money.
I still done it.
That was her rent.
I still
That was
done
her
it.
mortgage
Anyways, I ain't
payment.
worried about that.
Why
I'm
should
worried
she
about busting
spend her
Jimbo's
mortgage
ass.
payment?
Nicolina's channel next.
Why would she spend
It's
her
next.
mortgage
So
payment on
if
a
you'll just
tire
calm,
because you were
just like
she was good to
okay,
you,
okay, her mortgage
and you were
payment.
not
Bullshit.
good to her
Mortgage
and her
payment was already
child.
paid. It's middle of the month.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, anyways.
No, it wasn't.
Nicolina's channel's already gone. Jimbo's is next to go.
Okay, we'll see.
I know they're gonna say I'm lying. I'm not doing any of
You
that.
had 8
But
channels
anyways,
going
I'm
on
gonna
it.
wait. Hold on a minute. Who has this fucking video? I know that. I see that,
It
Maggot.
don't
Thank you.
exist, Ernie. It doesn't exist. And I'll go back and get the real video and I'll post it on my channel and tag
Okay.
you in it. Okay?
Well, okay.
Now, why don't you, from this point forward, why don't you just stop lying and doing all the crazy stuff you're doing and be yourself,
First off, what
Ernie,
have I lied
and try
about?
to
What
build
have I
a
lied
real
about? What have I
channel?
lied about?
You lie about everything. You lied about
Like
everything.
what? Tell me.
You know,
Tell me.
damn good
Tell
and
me.
well,
Tell me what I
Jimbo
lied about.
don't have that child, and Jimbo is not a sex trafficker. You know damn good and well he's not. He was friends with you for over 20 years. He was there when you needed him the most, and you have done him wrong.
I've done him wrong. Okay.
Yes, you
Okay.
have.
I've done him wrong.
Friends
Okay.
don't do that to friends. They don't.
So
I'm
you
sorry,
want me
but
to
they
keep
don't.
it? You want me to keep
And
it
he's
inside
not
about him
begging
dealing
for it.
drugs and killing those kids and doing that, right? Those drugs he sold. They killed those
He
two
killed
kids. Yeah,
kids.
yeah. I'm supposed to. No,
He
no, no.
raised
I'm
them.
supposed to hold that in. I'm supposed to hold
There's
it
no
in about
proof
me
of
going
that.
in. We going into the
Prove
county
that.
clerk. We're going into the
You
clerk and
prove it.
everything, and him trying to change that birth certificate and swear up and down she was
But,
15 when the
okay,
girl was
let's go
12
there.
years old.
Let's go there too.
So I'm
Let's
supposed
go
to
there.
hold that in. I'm supposed to hold that in, right?
Let's go
The
there. That
oath
whole
I
thing was
took does not do
recorded.
that.
Everybody heard
I didn't know Jimbo had ever married a 12-year-old.
everything that was said. Jimbo didn't know himself until that day. He found out when everybody else found out.
So Jimbo, so the girl lied to him for 6 or 8 months while they was married, is what you're
Mhm.
saying. You're actually believing
Yeah.
that.
Yes, I believe it. She was he was told she was 15 years old.
Okay, he was told that.
And he is only 2 years older than Thelma. So therefore she couldn't have been 15 and him 19 either. So let's get that straight.
She was 17, he was 19. That's where you're wrong.
I'm talking
You
about
see,
when
that's
you
where he
said
made you all
she
lie.
was 15
Jimbo
and
got
he
caught
took
four
her
or five
across the
different
state
times. I
line.
think that's what it was. Don't repeat me on that. But Jimbo got caught 4 or 5 different times. 4 or 5 different times. And you know what was
No.
sad about it? He got caught by Easy. Easy is the one that caught him.
No. That's not true.
He saw her certificate at the courthouse. Exactly.
Yeah, that's when he
Okay,
found
let me
out.
ask you this.
When he went to
Jimbo
go
said,
down
well,
to
let me
get
ask you
it
this.
changed
Jimbo said,
because he thought it was
let me
wrong.
ask you this. He said, Jimbo, let me ask you this. I'm gonna mute you for a second because you ain't making no sense. Jimbo said that he divorced her, that he filed for divorce. That's a lie. She filed for divorce. She filed for divorce. So tell me about
Jimbo
that.
said he couldn't remember. Jimbo said he couldn't remember who filed, him or her.
What, you can't remember who you filed divorce over? Holy hell.
Jimbo said he couldn't
Well, that's
remember.
crazy.
It's
Oh,
been
well, that's
too many
crazy.
years ago.
Too many years ago. I understand that. Well, I remember shit that happened 20 some 30 years ago, something like that. I can remember
Well,
that.
not
You just,
everybody does.
so you don't remember who. So no, but Jimbo said first that he filed for divorce. So how do you remember that?
I would have to go look and listen to see if he said that, but I know he
Yeah,
did
you'll have to
say
go listen to Jimbo's. You
remember
don't
who
listen to nobody else,
filed.
though,
Yeah,
do you?
because I don't speak it unless I know it. I don't speak it unless I know it for sure. I would have to go
Okay,
listen
well,
and
because
make sure
obviously
he
you don't
didn't
know
say it.
much. So if I show you a video where Jimbo's saying he had
Well,
cameras
now
in the
my
bathroom,
memory
I
is
want you to go.
affected. My
Okay, let
memory
me
is
ask you a question.
affected.
What are you
That's
going
too
to do?
much.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah,
I'll
what are
tell
you
the
going to do?
truth.
If I show you and prove to you that he said that, you going to go to him about it and tell it?
Yeah, I will because it don't exist, Ernie.
Okay. Are you going to show receipts? Will you ask him about it?
If I say it, then I know it. If I don't know it, I won't say it. That's why I'm not going to agree to the question of I heard him say this or that if I didn't. I'm not going to go and run with what somebody else says. I'm going to check it out
And I'm not
myself.
asking you to, but if he says it out of his mouth that he
You are
says,
asking me to.
I have cameras in the bathroom and I saw that child. That's what he said. That's exactly what he says.
That's not what he said.
What did he say then?
He said he recorded Thelma in there cleaning up the mess.
That is not what he said. That is not what he said. He got caught as soon as he said it. But anyways,
No, the way
I'm
he
sure
said it
Constitute.
made it look like,
I'm
made
sure.
it sound
I'm
like
sure.
there was a
I'm sure.
camera in the
Blame Katie.
bathroom.
I'm
So he
sure. Blame
corrected it.
Katie later on. We'll be able to. I'm sure that
I'm
Blame
sure.
Katie later on will be able to figure this out, and
Yeah,
she'll
I'm
have it
sure.
on the news. You can watch the daily news, the actual factual.
No, I don't want to blame Katie.
He said that other
But
people
I will
after got on
find
here
it.
about the
And I
camera.
will put it on my channel. And I will tag you in it.
But you find your clip there, because you know there's 100 people in here. She's looking for the clip now. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
going to go to the original and I'll get the clip myself and I'll post it. And I'll tag you
Okay,
in it.
sweet.
Okay?
He also said he had cameras in the hallway.
Now, why don't you work on being a better person, Ernie?
Oh, I
And I'm
am.
going to
I
do it.
am. And I'm working on, just like I'm helping law enforcement with these
I
missing
don't have time
kids. So
to.
I'm good.
You know, yeah. Ernie, you haven't
Actually, I am.
saved
I've got
any
to.
children. You
Anyways, you
didn't
don't know
even
what to
post
start.
that girl's name that you
You
said
have
you
no
found.
idea. You have no idea,
You didn't
Donna.
post
You
any
have
of
no
that. You
idea.
said you posted it, but you didn't.
You have no idea. I posted everything, the newspapers, everything.
No, you didn't. No, you
Yes,
didn't.
I did. You-
This girl you claim you just
It's
found?
been on WYMP. I know it was on my website, Donna, for the longest. You're an
I'm
idiot.
talking about the girl you said you just went and found in Florida. I'm talking about these last
I never said I
few
found her.
kids you
I never
claim
said I
you
found her,
found.
you lying bitch. I never said I found
Yeah,
her.
you
I said
did.
I did an evidence thing and went to
Son
the
of a
first
bitch,
day,
you're a son of a bitch.
and found evidence. That's what I did. I helped. Yes, she's found now. The police officer told me, called me and told me she was found.
Ernie, you're not working with no damn police either. Let's not go there because you're gonna get my blood pressure
So what
up.
was that video?
I'm
So
gonna get
I
off
didn't post a
here. I
video with
don't
me
have
with
all
police.
day to sit and
I
chit
didn't
chat
post a
with you.
video with me with police the other day. You're an idiot, Donna. You're a fucking idiot. No wonder you can't sell your coupons. That's
It
exactly
wasn't.
right. No wonder you can't. You can't sell you can't sell coupons. You ain't no good at this shit. Anyways, anybody else want to come up? She's causing me to lose brain cells. Anybody? I'm telling you guys, once they're in with pedos, once they're in with the pedophiles, it don't matter what you do. Lightning could strike her on top of her head right now, and she still, when she wakes up, she'd be going, Jimbo, Jimbo. Here you go. I got you a song. Let me see if I can find this damn thing. Everybody listen to this. This is a song. Y'all need to understand what this song is. Let me see if I can find it. I believe I took it down because it was stupid. I did because it was stupid. The name of it was Jimbo. Let me see if I can find the son of a bitch. I'll put it back on it. Okay, it's getting ready to play, guys. Sorry about that. It took so long. But here, let's do it. Y'all ready? Here we go. You all know y'all love this song. Don't be saying you don't love the song now, damn it. Don't you be saying that. Donna, this song is for you, honey. This song is for you. I want you to open your little heart up and listen to this song. Here it goes. That has to be the god awful song that ever was made. Yeah, I'm getting all these texts. I'm getting all of them. I'll answer you in a minute. Okay, so Nicolina's channel got taken. I already knew that. I thought that the strike that I sent in, I didn't know that it was her third strike or whatever the deal. Her channel is gone. Her channel is gone. I do have the receipt now. I think it went at 9 o'clock. I just checked my emails. Yes, her channel was taken. Jimbo, you're next. The stand will be next. I've got a bunch. I've had 30 some strikes. I've been wanting to report. Just hit the button. I've been waiting for the right time, and I think I've got it now. So we're going to work on doing that. So thank you. So we're going to figure that out. Did y'all see Cam Bradshaw? Well, let me tell you about Cam Bradshaw. First off, you need to know who she really is. Um, should I do this now or wait to another live? Because I can make so much out of this. Well, it completes a circle. It completes a circle. So the strike didn't go through is what you're saying? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Go look at Nicolina's channel. You'll see that all of her lives and everything have been taken away, been taken down. She took them down because she reported about Casey on those lives. But that ain't what got her. That ain't what got her at all. Exactly. She's just trying to make a scene for it. It's all she's trying to do. Guys, I'm telling you, you're getting ready to see a lot more. A lot more. It's crazy. Think about it. It's really, really crazy about what's going on. Mm-hmm. Well, you have to understand who Cam is. Cam was a sex worker. Uh, she is a sex worker. She does work at a hospital or a nurse's thing. I don't want to give out too much about this. When I put it out, I'm gonna put it out. Well, it's spelled the truth, Donna. It's spelled TRUTH, not trust. We don't put out trust here, Donna, but I'll do what I can. And we're going to have that video. I'm sure Katie's going to have that video. If anybody has that video by the time she goes live, it will be Katie that has that video. Now, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so here we go. Thank you so much. He does. He does. He does, But before everybody come out with it, BK is the one that got him. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I hope he sues me too. He can sue me. He can sue me for the fucking $4,000 that he owes me. Good deal. I need some oceanfront property. What's wrong with? I'll tell you what's wrong with Donna. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's wrong with Donna. She tried out a belly band for the first time and it didn't work. That's exactly what's wrong with her. Somebody just said Misty Rose horse face. Shut the fuck up. Misty Rose does have a horse face, but it's a little pony. It's a little pony. She loves My Little Pony. If I wish I had that song right now. It was playing in my head. My Little Pony. My Little Pony, little Misty Rose. Anyways, that's her nickname from now on. It's My Little Pony. That wasn't for me this time. Okay, as long as it wasn't for me. Now you got to be good. We need time to find that clip. That clip happened about what was it? 2 years ago, MAGA? Was it 2 years? See, I just got out of court. Let's see, when was it? Oh damn, I can't remember. Lord have mercy. God, it's been so long. Ernie, be nice. I am being nice. You're in here with a bear, Shazzy Bear. The hell you doing bringing a bear in a tiger's den? I mean, why are we doing this? Misty Rose just put a picture of a horse in it. Oh, that's all right. That's her. That's My Little Pony. From now on, Misty Rose be known as My Little Pony. It's all right. It's good. She says more than Daisy Joe does. At least Misty Rose has all of her teeth. I heard Daisy had to have new teeth. Demons come out of her or something and pulled her, kind of brought the teeth out with them or something. I've heard about that. I don't know. I'm not going to say nothing about that. You know, it's sad. Anyways, she gone. What happened to solving Samuel Wells case? Where do you want me to go with it? Where do you want me to go with it? There's no leads. There's nothing now. There's leads, but you got a crooked law enforcement that ain't going to do anything. It don't matter what you do with it. Hello, Cloud Dancer Teresa. Good deal. Good deal. Angel Eyes, quit laughing at me. It is funny, though. I've got. Oh my God. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Let me put a link out here. Let's get some more people up here that wants to talk about this pedo. I really don't want to get into it, but anyways, here we go. Oh my God. Y'all hear that? Ding, ding, ding. Hold on. I'll get it. Okay. Oh Lord. There's a link in the chat. Anybody else wants to come up and help me out here? Tell me a little bit about what I don't know. That's what I need to be going for. What I don't know. So I can't even get situated. No, it's not. What was it from me? I don't know what y'all talking about now. Jim Peto. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. Oh God. Yeah, I'm just saying it. I mean, we need to bring out that video of Jimbo and me in the car when he says, Ernie's in here. Ernie's here. I think that's what should be next. Charlie, are you around anywhere, Charlie? Charlie, are you around so I can step out and get that video or look at that video? I'm going to try to find that damn video. That's what I'm going to try to do. Are you around, Charlie? Because they tried to say that, they tried to pull that narrative, Cheddar Bobby. They sure did. They sure did. I've only blocked stupidity, Misty Rose. I've only blocked stupidity. That's it. But can we go ahead and, because I'm going to bring this. You all had your chance for 2.5 years to destroy me. Now I'm going to destroy you all with the truth. Because I didn't know it was going to happen like this. I'll be honest with you. I just let it ride. I was like, whatever. That's all right, Eric. She's cool. Misty Rose, sometimes she does understand. I ain't going to lie. Does understand. She does understand. And I just wish, Misty, can you come up here? Can we civilly talk? Can we literally like just civilly talk, just you and I? You don't have to show your face. As a matter of fact, I'll leave this wallpaper up here. Can you come up here? Let's in the chat. Come up here, Misty. Let's just talk. Let's just talk. This other phone's getting blew up here right now. Well, it ain't about her being hateful. I want to talk to Misty Rose. We've agreed on a few things. I understand. I understand. People, you can get manipulated by the best. I'm telling you, people can believe shit. Hello, Wyndham Wim. How are you doing, sweetie? I hope everything's good. Misty Rose, will you come up, please? Look, you can stay hid behind the background. I don't care. I don't even want to. I don't even know about it. I already know now, anyways. But would you? Here it is. Thank you, Katie. Katie, the link's in the chat. Where's Donna at? Donna, can you come up, Donna? Can Donna and Katie come up? That way, Katie, you can play it in the background. I don't know how to do all that shit. Too big technology for me. I need somebody to come up and play that shit. That's the video. Well, I need you to come up and play it. Can you come up and play it? And I'll open like a screen up and you can do it. Well, I'm not saying you have a horse face, Misty Rose. I'm not going to do you that way. Because I understand that, there's things in the world that can happen. Look, I ain't your enemy. Please, God, don't make me about to be. Good deal. Can we, can somebody come up and play this in the background for me? YouTube, watch.com. Here, look, I even put it up here, but I want to play it on my damn thing. Let me get this damn laptop. Lord, good God Almighty. Can anybody else do it before I have to grab a laptop? It's probably not even charged or anything. I've got shit. I literally just got to this hotel and I have to unpack and all this stuff. Can anybody come up and play this video? This link that Katie's putting up. Links in the chat. And if you're being violated or you're being abused at home, Misty Rose, if you need help, I'll help you. As simple as that. Maggie, you can come up, come up. If you can come up, come up. And I'm sure Katie would play it anyways today. My parents say I'm beautiful, so they are. Look. Charlie, if I'd have said alive for 9 o'clock and you wouldn't have showed up tonight, I know you still in the bed. No, I was playing. Okay, somebody's in here. Well, hello.
Hey, Ernie.
Hello, News Channel. How News Channel? How you doing?
Good. All right. I'm going to share this with all the slow people in the back. Y'all are dumb and stupid. All right.
You just tell me when. Here we go.
Okay. Hang on.
Ocean, anybody who comes to my house and then tries to lie about that shit, better believe I got you on camera. Better believe it. Now, you want me to show the video of the little boy shitting all over the bathroom, Ernie?
Ooh, got him.
Let's wait a minute. Let's keep. What else he's saying now?
Is that what you want me to show? Would you feel better if I showed that video, Ernie?
That's fucking sick. A video camera in the bathroom filming children. You said, show the boy shitting all over the bathroom. You did not say, the shit all over the bathroom from the boy. After you opened your big fucking mouth, you tried to lie about it. You lied and said you videotaped the shit in the bathroom afterwards. You're a damn liar. Later, in this video, you say, the shit was coming out of his diaper. How could you see that in the bathroom? Because you had him on camera while he was in the bathroom. Later, in this video, you say, you will edit out the little boy and post the video. Why would you have to edit out the boy if he wasn't in the bathroom when you were recording the shit in the bathroom afterwards? Where is that video, Jimbo? We want to see that the little boy wasn't in the bathroom when you recorded the shit. You told on yourself and then tried to do damage control. Too late, motherfucker.
Shout out to Grime, and oh God, what's her name? So yeah, all you idiots, all you stupid, slow people, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the news, the actual factual KE news? Blame Katie for bringing this clip because I did it. I show the people. Okay. So all y'all hoes and heifers, brainwashed bitches can sit the fuck down. He said what the fuck he said. Okay. It's not AI. It's not that. Okay. He said what the fuck he said. He's a sicko perv pedophile. He married a 12-year-old. Okay. He married a fucking 12-year-old. And he likes to say, oh, it was kids, a kid marrying a kid. The fuck? He was 3 months away from being 18 years old. Okay. 3 months away from being 18 years old when he married a 12-year-old. Make it make sense. You sicko, pervert, gross, triple titty back bitch. All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, guys, hold on a second. I got a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call I had to get to. Put a one in chat if you can hear me. Thank you so much. Hey guys, I'm on a phone call right now. If you guys excuse me for a second, I'll be right back with you guys. Sorry about that, guys. Anybody have any questions or anything right now? Any questions? Any questions whatsoever? Any questions whatsoever, guys? Lori, I have to have somebody bring it up. Okay, I can't just play it. Somebody has to come up and bring it up. Is Katie still? Somebody has to actually bring it up. No, I'm talking about the other video. There's another video, Maggie. Hold on one second. Lori, can you put the video in the chat or something, or somebody can put the video? Hold on a second. Okay, so if somebody could come up and play this video right here for me. Here we go. Here's another version of it. There's another version of it out here, folks. If you can see that link. As a matter of fact, can somebody come up and play that video so I can see that video? And then we'll have Donna. Donna, can you come back up now? Links in the chat. Well, hello again.
Hey, okay. All right. Here's the other one.
We got to quit meeting like this. You know that, right?
What?
We got to quit meeting like this.
Quit meeting like this? Ernie, stop it.
Yeah.
You're just
Shut
as
up. I'm just
bad.
playing. Anyway, show me
All right.
the damn video.
All right. You see it?
I do see it.
All right.
Is this a different one?
Better believe.
This is the one that was put in the chat by you.
Okay. Rewind it to first.
It's only 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Believe I got you on camera. Better believe it. Now, you want me to show the video of the little boy shitting all over the bathroom, Ernie? Is that what you want me to show? Would you feel better if I showed that video, Ernie?
It sounds like he pretty much had it on record anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was on camera.
Do you want me to play it again for the slow people in the back?
Yeah, let's play it slow. How did he get it? Oh, yeah, let's just play slow.
I'll put it down to 0.75 for the super slow people, okay?
Believe
Yeah,
I
yeah, the
got you
super
on
slow.
camera. Better believe it.
Pause it right there, Katie.
Now, you want me to show the
on.
video of the little boy shit?
Sorry, I'll back it up. What?
No, yeah. So he said, "You better believe I got you on camera."
Mm-hmm.
Camera. He said that word camera, right? Is that how you spell it?
I think he
CAMERA,
said
right? Camera.
video.
And on video, camera. Okay, make sure to just rewind it again. Let's hear it again.
I got you on camera.
My bad.
Better believe it. Now, you want me to show the video of the little boy shitting all over the bathroom, Ernie?
I don't understand how the slow people can misinterpret that. Do you want me to
Well, he
show
got you.
you the video of the little boy shitting on whatever
So
he was?
the little boy was shitting, and he had the video of it. So I mean,
Yes.
what is not to understand on that?
That shitting is an action verb, okay? He wasn't videoing Thelma cleaning the shit. There's video of
No,
him.
he said the little boy was doing it.
Yes, there's video of him. Do you want me to show you the video of the little boy shitting all over the bathroom? Okay, I don't know how this is misinterpreted. Okay.
Is that
He
what
is
you want me to
misinterpreted.
show? Would you feel better if I showed that video, Ernie?
All right.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't feel better. I mean, wow. Katie, that's two different videos. Well, and it's plain to see. I don't understand how Donna can say what she
Donna.
said.
Donna.
Here, let me give her a link here.
Please report to the I don't know, the panel, please, and please explain to the people how this is being explain how we are misinterpreting that, please. And for all the people that are like, why do you simp for Ernie? I'm not simping for Ernie. I'm just showing people the truth because I hate it when all these people lie. These brainwashed people love to just run with narratives. I do it to Ernie's people too when they're acting foolish and going along with shit he said. The point of me here is to debunk this bullshit that goes on. Okay. That's the point. I'm not here for Ernie. I hate Jimbo. I'm not a fan of Ernie. I think Ernie's been doing some shitty shit. Okay. I don't know. Okay. But I'm going to bring the truth where the truth needs to be brought, bitch. Okay. So,
yeah, My Little Pony, Misty Rose can come up too as well.
Yeah. Misty Rose, come on up. I'm getting down.
You know, I've wondered about it. I've been wondering about it for a while. Maybe Jimbo can explain it or something. Maybe one of Jimbo's people can come up and explain it. Is he laying it off on Thelma? Is that what he's trying to do? You know, he only changed the story when he found out it was illegal to record people in the bathroom. Oh, wonder. I wonder about it. It's crickets. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Katie does not simp for me. I hope not, anyway. I hope not. No, it's okay. Dragonfly. I feel, look, if I'm telling you right now, I was asleep, like sleep. Can anybody tell me about that? What they think now? Do you want me to show you the video on camera? I'll never understand that. I'll never understand that. Sounded like he was triggered a little bit. I just wonder. No, the boy does not have no disabilities. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I've got to get up. I got a few hours, and then I've got to do some driving. I've got about 5.5 hours to drive. So I appreciate you all, and hopefully tonight I'll see you all again tonight. Thank you guys. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight. But do remember, there are people out here in the field that are not just behind the cameras. Remember that. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight. Damn, what a damn day. 5.5 hour drive. God almighty. I guess here we come. Let's go to Georgia. Much respect. God bless you all. Have fun. Be safe. And as always, you want to donate? Donate. If you don't. Thank you guys.
I'm my chipos, man. I got this, yeah. Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas move? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get right. Turn down the music, turn on the mic. When will you niggas move? Me, what I speak, I do as I say. I hustle, I grind, don't get in my way. Pimping my hoe, come jacking my flow. Spit at police, picked up my POs. I ain't going to court, you can call the judge. Tell her kiss my ass, cause I ain't gon' bug. And I ain't going back to lock up. You're trying to clock a pop up. I ain't going back to broke, and I'm never gonna stop the puffin'. Not for nothing, the block they need me, the streets they need me. The club scene, nigga, it's mine, believe me. You don't believe me? Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas do? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get it right. Turn down the music, turn up my mic. When will you niggas do? Open your hearts for me, look what I got for you. You in the presence of greatness, I make it hot for you. Pass the rock to me, block it, I run with it. Here for the game and all the pussy that come with it. So full of focus, I'm insisting on keeping it going. The franchise, I exist in the league of my own. Expect attention, I'm familiar with being ignored. The true back, locking and closing the door. Brick wall in the road, I won't move. The king, I'm like Roy in the ring, I can't lose. Show the face of what compare to man. You wanna walk? Motherfucker ain't hard to find. I holler back, nigga. Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas do? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get it right. Turn down the music, turn up my mic. I move when my heart say move. Feels like a lion, got nothing to prove. Stopping up a hot damn mule. God in my corner, nigga can't lose. Try to take me out my hot damn shoes. See how quick I drop up and get you bitches the blues. They gon' see you on a hot damn move. And I ain't leaving nothing. Mix me to the crime, not a print, not a hot damn clue. Beating these niggas down is what I came to do. And I ain't playing by a hot damn rule. Shaking you niggas down if you ain't paying your dues. We passing up your block and ooh, my screws are loose. Don't call my hand cause you gon' make me act a hot damn fool. Dead discussion, you will not win cause I will not lose. Can't be touched, can't be stopped.